Greetings, 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 greetings. Hello, 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 my people. Hope everybody is doing well. When you come in, greetings, greetings. Today we are doing a pick a card read, and we are pulling from our Work Your Light um, Oracle deck. That is where we're coming from. Work Your Light Oracle deck. And I really thought that these were going to be a good fit, these cards that I got. I thought these were going to be a good fit and look really good on camera because they're holographic and, they look good from the picture, but I do not like them now. Now that I have received them and trying to use them on camera, I do not like them. Hope I didn't say that too loud, but I don't. I appreciate you, Spirit, for sending them to me, and I understand the use of them, but I don't like them. You can't see them. You can't see them. So yeah, I'm getting used to them. I will use them because they have cam out, but do I like them? Okay, so before we get into the cards, let's go ahead and do our opening prayer. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Thank you, Allah, Abba, Buddha, Teo, whatever it is that you call your highest power. Giving thanks for allowing me to be here today in this realm. Thank you for giving us the guidance and allowing us to use it to help others in their journey as well as our own journey. Thank you for allowing me to be a vessel that allows the word to work through me. I give you thanks and I appreciate the opportunities that have been afforded to me to do this. I appreciate the platforms that you allow me to be on and have the know how for others, as well as myself. I just want to give you thanks for giving me this talent. Also, I want to give you thanks for allowing the archangels, guardian angels, spirit guides, animal guides, and our ancestors that are here for our highest good to come into the building and bestow their wisdom and their knowledge upon us and engage us with comfort and love right now because we truly need it. We truly need our divine spirits to come in and guide our steps as we accomplish goals that never been accomplished before, and as we set forth to heal these generational curses that we see on an everyday that we know need to be changed and that we are willing to help each other work on. As we go throughout our days, just give thanks and appreciation for all that are coming our way. Amen. Ashe. Namaste. So it is, and so it will be. Right now, I have euconite. For some reason, I've really been holding on to my euconite stone lately, and this is my palm stone. And you see me rubbing it a lot. So that's one of the stones that I like to keep on hand with me to help me throughout the day. Um, To get us started, like I said, there are four piles. The first pile is trust your path. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. It's going to make me angry. But it says trust your path. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be annoying. But we'll get through it. We'll get through it. Then we have protection. Maybe if I turn the light off. Can y'all see it better that way? Just for right now. That's the protection card. Okay. That's pile number two. And then pile number three is unbound. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can see it. So pile number three is unbound. And I'll read what it says on the bottom once we pick our piles. And then the last one is break the chains. Okay, break the chain. All right. Hey, C. I'm doing it from a different angle, so I can't see your comments until I look over. So hopefully, y'all forgive me for not announcing you when you come into the room. But that's what I'm working with right now. So let's see. Okay, and then up here, I got some clarifiers. Okay, so we have decoding your self esteem. There's going to be the blue cards. Then we have decoding your fear. And then I have some clarifying cards with should I, when, and who. Okay, so we're going to be working with these. So what happened was I shuffled this deck, I shuffled this deck, and four cards fell out. So I was like, okay, four cards fell out. So that's what the back of the deck looks like. So I was like, okay, four cards fell out. So then I started shuffling the fear card, and four of those fell out. Then I shuffled the self-esteem cards, four of those fell out. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to look at any of those cards. We're just going to go with what I'm drawn to after I read this card and talk about this card. What else am I drawn to? So there's four of each. Okay, there's four of each. So, like I said, you have your first pile, which is trust your path. Your second pile is protection. Third pile is unbound. And fourth pile is break the chains. Since we are live right now, I am going to also timestamp after I'm done so that we know where we're at. Okay? But go ahead and pick your pile. I'll give you time to do that. You can pause it and pick your pile also if you need some time to think about it. We have trust your path, protection, unbound, and break the chain. Okay? So with that, I'm going to pick up these ones. We put those off to the side. Okay? So now we're just going to worry about the first pile, which is trust your path. If you know you would be supported, what would you do? That's going to be the first pile. Let's see if I turn it off one more time. See if you can see it just a little bit better. I'll bring it up to y'all. So that is the Trust Your Path card. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay. Trust Your Path card. Okay. So with that being said, it's asking you if you would know that you'd be supported, what would you do? Okay. What do you feel that you're being led to do, to take care of, to accomplish? Who are you being led to help and why? Because remember, we're all here as a gift of service to others. So, how is it that you're going to help others? What is it that you're called to do? Okay. So, I'm going to pick a should. Should I? I'm going to pick the middle should I card. So, that's what I did. I just looked at it and I picked a middle should I card. And it says, don't commit at this time. Okay. Don't commit at this time. Let's see why we're not committing at this time. Pick a fear card. It says you are distracting yourself with other projects to avoid your fears. Ah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, I'm pushing them over. You can't see them. You probably can't see them anyway, but anywho, this is how we're going to look at them. Let's see if we do it this way. Okay, so that's your first pile. Then let's see where we want to go from here. Let's see who we're talking about. That's what I'm going to say. Who are we talking about? Yeah, look at that. You're distracting yourself with other projects to avoid your fears because you're fleeing. That is a good one. You're fleeing. at this point in time. So that's why you're not committing at this time because you're fleeing. You're in flight. You're fleeing. You're running from something. So let's see what the self-esteem is. You are the only one with the authority to determine your worth. Avoid using external feedback as your frame of reference. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. So what do we have? We don't have a win card. And when will you start getting over this? You got some time to work on yourself before you can commit to something. So this is what I'm feeling. You're working on the distractions so that you can tap into your fears. So it's telling you to trust your path. So what is it that you're not trusting on your path that's making you distract yourself from the fears that you're going through? Okay, that you have right now. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that this don't commit at this time is the way you're feeling right now. Okay, you're feeling that you can't commit to anything at this time because of the distractions. Because, and I'm really feeling that you're working a lot to keep you from feeling the feelings that you have right now. That's why you're fleeing. So I think this is how we're going to determine what's going on with these cards. I'm going to read them and put them into order. That's what I'm feeling to do. That's what I'm feeling that is coming out with it. So that's what I'm feeling. You're distracting yourself from really taking care of you, really going within to figure out why you're not committing to your calling right now. What are you fleeing from? Okay, why do you feel that you're not um, the right person for this job that you're actually being called for? Okay, I'm really feeling that. And somebody out there is dealing with children. They really don't feel that they are the best suited for this particular job because it has to deal with children. And they're afraid of having children or they're afraid of um, mistreating children because they've been mistreated. But that's why we're uh, going through this generational curse breaking. Okay? So this is one of the things that they want you to overcome. They want you to overcome this fear that you have from things that you've based your life off of from your past experiences. Or like they say right here, you are the only one with the authority to determine your worth. Avoid using external feedback as your frame of reference. You can't make this up. Okay? You're using external feedback as your frame of reference to stop you from going into your calling wholeheartedly. That's why you're not committing at this time. You're not committing to your calling at this time because of this fear. Okay? So you're over here distracting yourself. And it's telling you to stop distracting yourself. And you'll really understand that by September. That's where I'm getting this at. Okay, so that's pile number one to help you with your light working. Okay, that's the way I'm getting that. So let's go to pile number two and pull our cards and put it together to see what we are dealing with. Okay, so we have protection. Let's see, let me turn it off real quick. You can see the card that is protection. Hopefully, y'all can see that. And I'm going to turn it back on. It says, call back your power, cut the cords in soul retrieval. And there's seven of them on this card. Okay. And they're all like crossing their arms in front of their face. That's what I'm seeing. And they're wearing like the Roman robes. Okay. And they look like men, but they have a body of a woman, kind of shapely. So I'm really feeling that that's like you as a whole, a feminine and masculine energy as a whole. Okay, so I felt this one. So this is the self-esteem card, um, fear card, a should card, a when card, And they tell me to pick for the bottom for the two. Okay? So call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval, number two. Okay? Excuse me. So for what I have for fear, it says don't assume people know what you are thinking. Honest communication is required. That is what it says for our decoding your fear card. And then for decoding your self esteem, it says don't limit your journey to avoid negative feedback. Deconstructive, deconstructive criticism comes from a defensive ego reflecting its insecurity. Ooh, okay. Who? Okay, so this is going to be a short term person. Okay, whoever's coming in that's making you see this is going to be a short term person, place, or thing. So don't limit your journey to avoid negative feedback. Destructive criticism comes from defensive egos reflecting its own insecurities. And you're going to see this somehow, shape, or form. You're going to see that happening and you're going to know, huh, I'm going to step back. Okay. When should I expect a good outcome? When should you expect a good outcome? So with this person, it won't be a good outcome. So whoever this person is coming in, you need to speak up and not allow them to overstep you. This is why you're calling back your energy. Okay, this is why you're going to be calling back your power and cutting cords with this person. Okay, because whoever this is only going to be here for a short time because they're going to make you feel their insecurities. They're going to be like a mirror to you. Okay, and when you start feeling this mirror, you're going to know that this is the person that you need to let go of. Do not hold on to them longer than they need to be in your life because it's only going to cause you more stress. Okay, don't assume people know what you are thinking. So speak up. So this is going to be your time to tell them, yo, look, you don't cause me any good. And I was just talking about this to one of my other friends this morning, how I was feeling like somebody in my life was not here for my highest good. So I have to eliminate some people in my life. So that's funny how this comes up because it's kind of talking to me on this one, but I didn't pick number two. I picked number three. So that's what's going to happen. That's what I feel is going to happen. So this is why it's telling you to call your power back and cut the cords because somebody that's going to be around you is going to be very critical of decisions that you make. And you don't need anybody critical about what you're doing in your life that you're following your path about. Okay? So they're not going to be good for you at any point. Okay? Not likely. If you want a good outcome, these are not likely the right people to be around right now. So let their asses flow on, flow on. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so let's see what's number three. Number three is unbound. That's where I was going with this one. So there are three people on this card. Okay, it's telling me unbound. So I see three females on here. You have them ascending to the heavens, is what I say. Unbound, release soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Wow. Okay. And I was just finished saying that I feel that there are people around me that I need to let go of and not be a part of right now. So let's pick our cards, see where that leads us. So then we know that these last five go to that one. So let's see. Where do we want to go from here? I want to know who. Okay. The pig. So these are anyone that you have that's born in 47, 59, 71, 83, 95, 2007, 2019, or a future endeavor of 2031. Okay. Really feeling that. Because I've been having some issues with my 16-year-old who was born in 2017. Knowing that we have a soul contract together and we do live from a past life together. This is crazy that this comes up, okay? So let's see. Fears. Self doubt has consumed you and made you question your direction. Stay focused and be guided by resistance. Oh, wow. I just told you that we were having an issue with each other. So this is crazy that this would come up. Should I? You will change your mind. And I kind of did. So that kind of works out. I'll tell you the story a little bit later. Okay. And when? Within the next 6 months. Okay. 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 You'll see about that. And then self esteem, it says you don't have to negate your challenges alone. You have a support network around you that is willing to help. Reach out and ask for assistance. And that is funny because the person who I was talking to today is like my support system. Then I also have my group that I'll go to tonight, and then also have online groups that I go to. So this is kind of, and we talked about spiritual, um, being connected spiritually, and not just that, we talked about breaking generational gaps or generational curses. And I just finished saying that this was something that, um, excuse me, when I was talking to my friend earlier, and I was saying that, you know, the situation that came at hand, we all sat down and had a family gathering last night at dinner, and we talked about some of the things that needed to happen in the household and how, I allow my children to voice their opinions and voice what they had to say. But then the feedback was I was talking to them in a condescending way, like I don't give a damn. But really, when we were growing up, we didn't have this opening dialogue with our parents. It was either you do as you told or you're going to get yourself beat down. And I'm trying to move away from the beat down. I'm trying to hear and also be heard. Okay, with this generation, they don't understand that part of the knockdown, the beat down. So it's like, okay, this is something new for us. So with this being said, I really feel that we have to allow ourselves to stay in our guidance. Okay. Whatever the resistance that we're feeling, like it says, let it be our guide. So whatever pushback that we're feeling and we're getting from when we're talking to people or we're being out and about and we're being guided in a certain direction, and if we turn a different way, then our bodies usually maneuver to where we want them to be at, but there's discomfort, this ease in our souls and in our spirits, and sometimes in our physical bodies when we're not doing what we're supposed to and how we're supposed to or when we're supposed to. Okay. So you'll start to understand and you will start to change your mind on some aspects that are happening. Okay. And it says within the next month. So you will have a change of heart within the next 6 months. And this could be in so many things, whether it be in a family dynamic, whether it be in a career situation, whether it be in a financial standpoint. Somebody could come in and have a ridiculous amount of insight on a project that you have been trying to do. Okay, and it tells you don't try to do it alone. You have help. They're talking about spiritual help, they're talking about physical help, and they're talking about monetary help. There are people and there are places out here that are willing to help small businesses establish themselves. Okay, so if you're talking about how you can't do this and you can't do that because you don't have funds, there are funds out there for your small business, and you'll be able to get them within the next 6 months, is what I'm feeling for real, for real. And I'm also feeling with the pig card, okay, you have somebody that's going to be in these areas right here, whether it be 59, 71, or 83, 95. It could be. It could be somebody that was in 95, but I really doubt it. I really believe that it's here that you'll have, well, 95. Yeah, I'll give you 95. I'll give you 95. Okay, so you have people that are in this range. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't see it. Okay, so that's gonna, like I said, 47, 59, 71, 83, or 95. You're going to have somebody in that range that is going to be able to help you, that is going to give you some kind of pointers or tips. Okay, look, it says they're honorable and philanthropic. Okay, determined, optimistic, sincere, generous, and sociable. So again, you're going to meet them in a social setting. You're going to meet them somewhere. Probably you're going to a conference. I really feel that somebody's going to a conference, or they're going into a setting that maybe they're being a service. Okay, now get this shit. Okay, I'm just going to say this because I was just asked to help at a United Way conference. So I really believe that it might be something like that. Even though I'm going to be a server, I'm going to be helping with the food side of the house, but you still get to talk to people when they come up to get their food or they come up to get their drinks, still be able to conversate with them. And then as the program goes on, you learn out about who people and other organizations are. So this is a good way to network also. So I just thought about that coming up. So like I said, you'll have people that you'll be able to join in with that can help you. Remember, I said they will help you in your day to day life, and they'll also help you with a business aspect. So I'm like, wow, okay. So I'm thinking that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. I like it. Okay. Hey, Rami. I like that. The way it's gonna be like here. I'm gonna put a timestamp in there. I was just playing around with the cards. These are some new cards that I'm playing with. I really didn't have them in a organized spot. I'm just going through them as I'm going through them now. As I'm turning them over, I haven't turned them over first. The only ones that got turned over were the work your light cards. So I'm just kind of like playing, just kind of like playing with them and seeing what's going on. So no, you didn't miss it. I'll timestamp it, and you'll be able to go back and watch it from the beginning if you need to. We're on pile number 3. I'm about to do pile number 4. Sorry, I'm gonna plug y'all up because my phone decided that it was going to say that it wants to die. Okay, so that's what I feel. I feel whatever's going to happen is going to happen within the next 6 months. It's going to help you change your mind and help you grow in the next 6 months, whether it be your business, career, finances, home life. It'll help you get to it. Okay, and then last card, last one. Pile number 4. I'm gonna turn off the light so you guys can see it. Pile number 4 is break the chains. Okay, break the chains. Sorry, I put an S on there. There's no S. It's just break the chains. Okay. So it says ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. So these are the only ones left on the deck. So we're going to turn them over and see what they say. Okay. So the first one is fear. Follow your curiosity without expectation. It will guide you to success. Okay. It will guide you to success. Then we have the self esteem. Don't compromise your values in pursuit of acceptance. Okay. Then we have should I? No. Remember, I said I'm going to read them and then put them in order to see. It says when, next week, and then who. We have monkey. We have 1944, 56, 68, 90, sorry, 80, 2004. I'm sorry, 44, 56, 68, 80, 92, 2004, 2016, future predictions for 2028. Okay. So, breaking change, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So, if you're talking about rewriting the future, and this does have a futuristic date of 2028, okay, whatever it is that is making you compromise your values, this will be taken care of by 2008, 28, sorry, by 2028. Okay. On the other hand of that, it says follow your curiosities without expectations. It will guide you to success. Okay. So stop uh expecting stop expecting. I guess that's why they have the no up here. Because whatever you're putting your expectations on, it's like, yo, stop expecting stuff. Okay? We're not supposed to expect stuff. We're supposed to see it, know it, and go with it. Okay? So whatever you're expecting, no, it's not going to happen. You're expecting love to come in, no, it's not going to happen. You're expecting money just to fall out of the sky, no, it's not going to happen. Okay? You have to work on it. It says, don't compromise your values in pursuit of acceptance. Okay? So maybe you guys have um, I know a lot of us, when we manifest stuff, we just say it and it comes. And you're expecting it to happen that way. But there's going to be something that you have to do. And they're saying next week. So there's going to be something that you're supposed to be doing next week, you have to do next week. And they're telling you, I'm really feeling they're telling you that it's going to be a no. Okay? Because you've put so much expectation out there. It's going to be a no. And it's going to make you feel like compromising your values or that you've compromised your values, whatever it's about to do, whatever it's about to come out. That's what I'm saying. I'm really feeling career. The career that you're supposed to be taking on next week or something that's happening in next week. I'm really feeling career though. I'm really feeling career. Okay. So I don't know who was born in 1968 or 1956, 1956 or 1968. Somebody was born in that time frame and they're thinking about a career right now. But the career is going to be compromising to your values. That's what I really feel that they're going to be compromising to your values. So they're telling you don't do it, especially if you want to break change. You want to break ancestral patterns because ancestors always had to always, I hate to say it, but they always had to compromise themselves in order to be accepted. Okay? They did. They always had to compromise their integrity, compromise their bodies, compromise their soul, compromise their spirituality in order to be accepted. They always had to hide, but we're not hiding anything. So they're telling us, no, don't do that. Whatever it is, if you're going to be in that kind of a position, don't do it. You're allowed to walk away. Okay? You're allowed to look quick witted, charming, lucky, adaptable, bright, versatile, lively, curious, and smart. These are all attributes of you. Okay? Be willing to walk away. Next week is Valentine's Day. I'm really feeling don't expect anything. Okay? It says follow your curiosity without expectations. It will guide you to success. Okay? Do not expect anything, but be open to everything. That's what I just heard. Don't expect anything, but be open to everything. So now I'm hearing also, here we go with this 92. I'm really feeling that if somebody's coming in, oh, excuse me, if somebody is coming in, confirmation burps, if somebody's coming in, they're going to be a little bit younger than you expect them to have as much knowledge as they have because they are healed. They've been in this healing for a minute. They had to recognize things at a little bit younger of a pace. So that's what I'm feeling about this 80 and 92. Somebody is coming in, they're at a younger point than you would think for them to be, to have. Sorry about that. Somebody was trying to call me. Or to have as much knowledge as they did. Okay? So I'm really feeling that. And that was somebody from, I don't know who that was. That was somebody from here, Texas. That was a Texas number. So again, something going on next week that's going to be compromising to it. I guess that's why they just told me to deny that call. They told me no, deny that call.
Am I back? Hopefully, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Again, they tried to call in, so I don't know who that was, but they did leave a message, and I should have put my do not disturb on. And I didn't think about it. But yes, don't expect anything. Okay, just go in with an open mind, open body. That's what I'm feeling for this pile. So, like I said, I was just playing around with these and look 11 and 40. So I was just playing around with these cards just to see what was going on. If you like this message, if you like these messages, please share the channel. We are trying to grow. We are trying to be divine beings right now, trying to lead people into their callings and also into their healing. There will be healing sessions available on Delectable 77. Go over and check it out. We will start a new class of Reiki coming up in the middle of this month. You can also find the details about that on the website. So just come visit the website. The link tree is in the description. Click on it or paste it into your browser and come on over to the Delectable 77. Until then, I wish everybody a happy rest of the day. And of course, I'll probably be coming later on with just a message for the collective and not a pick a pile. But like I said, just wanted to play around and see what was going on. Okay. Yes, they are very persistent. But hopefully they'll leave a message and I'll get back to them when I can. But I love you, ladies. Thank you for showing up.